Hello guys, today we are going to learn about global warming and the human actions that are causing bad impact on our planet Earth. Let's do it!
Okay guys, here I post a part of the guide that we are going to complete today. This is just an example of how it looks for you to know.
But what global warming is? If you see, it is the average temperature on Earth that has increased. In other words, the light and heat given by the sun is trapped around in the atmosphere of the planet Earth, increasing the levels of temperature as it is shown here in our thermometer.
But why is the Earth getting warmer? To understand this, it is necessary to understand and to know about the greenhouse effect as well as the greenhouse gases, the concepts and how we can compare them.
So let's remember the planet Earth has layers that protect it, as we saw and learned classes before. A layer that is several being affected is called the atmosphere. But how does it occur? If you see, here is the sun providing the Earth with heat. The sun rays enter into the planet Earth, giving up heat necessary for plants and animals to survive. But not all the heat enters in our planet Earth. Some of the sun rays reflect back to space.
The planet Earth gets warm enough due to some essential gases called carbon dioxide and methane. These gases are very important for this process to happen. And this process is what we call greenhouse effect, a normal way in which the planet Earth gets warm. It's just like when you hold up a cup or a glass or even your pencil with your hands, and after a few minutes the pencil or the cup is warm or feels a little bit hot.
But how do we know the difference between them? Here I have two images which show us the difference between them. Here we have in the first one the sun providing heat in a normal process to our planet Earth. This is a normal way to warm up the planet Earth. But in the second, if you see, the planet Earth trapped too much gases which are polluting it and make that all the heat given by the sun gets trapped. Notice here, some of the heat enters and the rest is moving out away. But here, all the heat rays enter, making our planet Earth even warmer.
Okay guys, so now let's watch the video for a better understanding and as a complement of what we have learned today.
Today I'm going to tell you about global warming, the causes, the impact and what we can all do about it. So what causes global warming? The sun sends heat and light to our planet. Some of the heat is absorbed, some goes back into space and some is trapped in the Earth's atmosphere by a layer of gases which act like a blanket to keep us warm. As more and more gases are released into the atmosphere, Earth gets hotter and hotter, and this is called the greenhouse effect. Some of these gases come from natural things, but some are caused by human activity. By burning fossil fuels in factories, power stations and cars, and by farming and cutting down trees, humans are releasing more and more greenhouse gas such as CO2, methane and nitrous oxide. Scientists agree that this is making Earth's blanket thicker and the planet warmer. So how does that affect us? A warmer planet might not sound like a terrible thing, but even small increases in temperature can have damaging effects and are making big changes to our climate. Glaciers and Arctic ice are melting faster, oceans are getting warmer, and sea levels are rising, causing flooding in large parts of our planet. Animals and plants that can't adapt to changes in the environment are suffering and risk becoming extinct. We're getting more hurricanes, droughts, and forest fires, and people will leave their homes and countries to escape the effects of famine as their crops begin to fail. So, can we do anything to stop this happening? Yes, everybody can help if we plant more trees to absorb CO2 and use more wind and solar power instead of burning fossil fuels. Take the bus, walk, or cycle and leave the car at home. Choose food and products that use less energy and create fewer greenhouse gases. Reuse and recycle more, and don't make so much rubbish. If you can do some or all of these things, you can be proud of your green carbon footprint.
Okay guys, as now you know, the greenhouse gases process causes that the temperature in our planet Earth drastically increases, and all this due to human actions such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and tree cleaning. This is so bad for our planet Earth, as well as agriculture and farming. Okay guys, this is the second part of our guide. Here in this slide you will see an image of how it looks like. Remember, this is just an example of how our guide looks like. Okay babies, let's go through the effects caused by human actions. First of all, we could mention overpollution in the atmosphere, causing not only damage in our planet Earth, it also contributes to have more risks of respiratory ills. So that's the reason why we are sick or we get sick sometimes. On the other hand, we have deforestation, which causes that the air is not pure enough. Remember, oxygen is possible because of plants. And last, farming and agriculture causes that more gases release in the atmosphere and the erosion of our lands.
So now guys, I want to invite you to think about what can you do to contribute and help our planet Earth. Complete your guide and write in there those things that you think could help us to save our planet. Bye bye, have a wonderful afternoon.